Hello, Cancer. I am Jess from the Nimbi, bringing you a timeless tarot message. This message will find you when you need to hear something within it most. I'm going to start with an overall energy for this reading from the animals and see what comes out. Universe, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, please give me the message that this Cancer or viewer needs to hear most at this time. That's a lot. On their journey. Let's get one overall energy for this reading for Cancer. Any placement, cross watchers, welcome. Really, if you were called to this video for any reason, there's probably a message for you, regardless of your placement. Okay. Squirrel. Number 26 breaks down into an 8. Squirrel talks about gathering. I'm hearing gathering resources for self-mastery, gathering information, gathering lessons. Interesting. Okay, guys, let's see what comes out. I'm also being guided to tell you guys, squirrels take downtime. So maybe you need to take a little downtime. Maybe like get things in order, gather things for yourself to be able to like step back and take a little break. Let's see what wants to come out. We're going to go with Miss Cleo. All right, Cancer, here, what do we have to tell Cancer today to support their journey? Cancer. Okay, here we go. Cancer. Holy crap. All right. 10 of coins, the 6 of swords, and the 4 of staffs. I'm pretty sure you can see that. What's this? Death and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's grab, I don't know. Let's see what comes out. I feel like we need a little bit more to this story. Not that much more. That's like 10 cards. We'd be here all day. Let's get 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 2. 2 sounds awesome. All right. The 2 of Cups and the Sun. All right. Okay. What do we have on the bottom of the deck? The King of Cups. Nice. I love it. Or sorry, that's not the King. That's the Knight of Cups. That's definitely the Knight of Cups. The Eye of Horus was just like staring at me. I got really kind of sucked into that. Maybe you're getting distracted easily. Okay, interesting. So let's see. I heard getting distracted by other people's problems. Okay. Interesting. That's a very specific message. Let's go with this deck to clarify. I'm going to scoop that one over. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Well, I feel like you have some kind of big shifts coming. I feel like you're on the precipice of change. I never use that word. Weird. Precipice of change. Okay. That feels really nice. It feels like you're kind of embracing some new to you perspectives about your feelings. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I feel like maybe you were for a while feeling like your ship was sinking. Okay. Your ship was sinking, and it in some ways feels like it stripped you down. Like some part of you or things around you was kind of stripped down to the bone. And you had to bail. I'm literally seeing somebody like bailing water out of their ship, but also like I'm seeing somebody jumping off of a boat to bail overboard, to go overboard. So yeah, maybe for a while you were stuck in this, like trying to bail water out of your sinking boat. And then you finally decided that it was just coming in too fast and you had to abort mission, abort boat. Okay, interesting. Things are changing for you. There's a period of transformation happening, an inevitable death. It's time for you to move on from a situation. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be the way you think about something. And it's really bringing you to a sense of healing, starting kind of like this new, starting down a new path, a little more integrated, a little more whole, and it is bringing you everything under the sun, is what I heard. Nice. Let's start with. That's funny. So I was looking at the squirrel. See, again, I'm getting really distracted. I feel like you guys are distracted. I'm looking at the squirrel, and then I was like seeing somebody, like maybe this probably won't apply to everybody, but maybe somebody's dealing with a hoarder, or you yourself are a hoarder, or even hoarding emotion. That's an interesting message. But there's this sense of like, oh, I have to keep this. It's mine. It's mine. Or it's very sentimental or something like that. But then it's like, there's just this big purge, which is kind of nice. Keeping the things that are only of use to you, not like burying yourself in all of the things and all of the stuff and all of the feelings. That is specifically coming out, but you know, keeping what's useful, getting rid of what's not. I feel like maybe that's what this Death card and Wheel of Fortune are all about. All right, okay, enough distractions. Whatever, these are the channeled messages I'm receiving, guys, so take only the ones that resonate with you. All right, Knight of Cups, please, and thank you. Let's talk about this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. I heard ready to receive. Interesting. Hi. Thank you. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. Holy smokes, that's a lot. All right, I'm putting those back. That's a lot of cards. Thank you. And the Devil. Ready to receive was the message I heard before these even came out. So we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Devil. This is being lost in, this is being confused. This is being lost in choice, overwhelmed by the options is what I just heard. Don't pick the ones that you are familiar with is the message that's coming through. So you are looking to receive something, to offer something, one of those or both of those. You're looking at all of the options. But this Devil is kind of saying to me that you're being kind of like the ego side of you, or like the part of you that wants to be comfortable, is looking at the familiar, the known. It's like afraid of, I heard afraid of change. Okay, so interesting, because I'm looking at this river right here, and it's like the river of change. Like it's bringing in something new for you, but you have to be ready to get it. You have to be ready to catch it, whatever it is. Okay, it might come in like a big mudslide. Okay, that's what I heard. All right, let's get the 10 of coins, please. 10 of coins. Talk to me about the 10 of coins for Cancer. Thank you. The 10 of wands. Okay, we have two 10s here. And the 8 of cups. There's a hint of hesitation happening here. You know, this 8 of cups. So the 8 of cups signifies moving past things that you've put a lot of work into, but like you need to let something go in order to like complete your journey, to get to something bigger for yourself, right? To get to the 9 of cups ultimately, or the 10 of cups. But he's just kind of looking down. He's taken one step. He's looking down. It's like one step at a time, baby steps. Baby steps. Yeah, maybe it's because you're carrying too much. So you're having a hard time taking the leap, is what I just heard, because there's a hint of fear. There's a hint of comfort happening here. You don't really feel like things are very clear. I think that's why the sun is coming out, because you're gonna have it. But yeah, it's like taking one step at a time. Baby steps is totally fine because then you're moving, but you're probably having a hard time seeing the steps if you're like behind all of those wands. They're blocking your view is what I just heard. So there's some kind of burdens that are blocking your view of like forward movement, of how to move forward, of why to move forward. Interesting. So maybe your burdens are blocking why you should move forward, or there's a hint of self-deception happening here, that you're not wanting to look at why you should move forward because you're so comfortable with where you are. I mean, this guy does have 8 cups. Like that's pretty cool, right? 8 cups, but isn't 9 and 10 better? Yeah, because this is clarifying the 10 of coins, which is, you know, look at these guys. Like, they look pretty happy. They've got their kids and their pentacles and their dog. Okay, kid, that's one kid. And they have their partner and all of the things. And it's like things have come together for them. And that's really nice. But in order to get there, they definitely had to release some baggage and like walk away from the things that weren't helping them to get there, right? Okay, let's talk about the 6 of Swords, please. 6 of Swords. Tell me about the 6 of Swords for Cancer. Thank you. The 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. These are both 5s. Interesting. So yeah, we've got 2 10s followed by 2 5s. 5s to me indicate change. 6 is moving. There's movement after the change. So this is actually pretty good. Even though it's the 5 of Pentacles, which feels like being, I heard just that something is beyond reach, that you feel like something is unattainable. I feel like that's something you're telling yourself, that's not actually the case, that something is unattainable. I feel like that is what you're drowning in, that feeling of like, I can't have that. That isn't coming to me. But I'm also being guided to say like, this change, whatever this change is, that wants to take place here with this death and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a part of your spiritual journey, a part of your path. It is in alignment with your highest good. Yeah, interesting. Let the winds of the universe carry you, is what I just heard. Let the water flow. Okay. Interesting. Let's talk about this 4 of Staffs. Yeah, like I said, thank you. Originally was feeling like things have been stripped down. The King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Nice. Yeah, like things have been stripped down, but this I feel like is bringing you into your power. It's bringing you into your power, but not solely focused on your, on the tangible. Also adding in some feeling, some emotion to that, which you are Cancer. That is what you do. You feel things. You know, but the crab has a really hard exterior. And it's like soft and squishy on the inside. And there's something to that right here. Something was stripped down. Your shell cracked. Okay, ouch. Your shell cracked, but it was in order to get something to flow. It was, yeah, okay. To flow and to bring you into your power. Look at that King of Pentacles. He is, you know, he is the master of this 10 of coins here. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, let something flow. Let the love flow. Okay, let's talk about death. All right, death. Tell me about death, please. I'm being really drawn to that Ankh. Okay, thank you. I'm really distracted, you guys. Stop it. Focus on things. Okay, the 7 of Swords and the Sun. Again, I love it. Is that the 10 of Swords? 7 of Swords. Did I say 10? I don't know. 7 of Swords and the Sun. The 7 of Swords and the Sun to clarify death. Right, this is shining light onto any of the things that have seemed a little bit shady in the past or currently, or even things that were hidden in the darkness within. Like I said, that shell was cracked up here. So now that's letting a little light into something new. It's like that might be a little uncomfortable for you. Something being pierced, but it is so that you can see something, so that you can move forward successfully, to leave behind the things that you can't take. You can't take everything with you. Some things need to be left behind. don't pretend or tell yourself that everything has to come with you. Yeah, I feel like you're realizing this right now. You're realizing this right now, and that is kind of where you're at, like making the cuts. What needs to come, what needs to go, what shining that inner light. There's something about shining the inner light. Maybe that's actually cracking your shell. That's interesting. That's kind of what I just saw, was like this like light kind of exploding. Yeah, exploding and like pulling open the shell. Yeah, so there's this sense of transformation. Something has got to come to an end so you can shine your inner light. Okay, that's a cool message. I like that. Six of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. Let's talk about this wheel of, thank you, Fortune. The Star, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So there is healing taking place here. Whatever you have been stripped of, or that you've had to move past, move out of, it's kind of left you in this really like, what is the word? It's kind of left you in this like fight or flight mode where you're kind of on like autopilot is what I just heard, but it's not a good autopilot. It's an autopilot based on like those stress hormones, the fears, the anxiety. Like look at this Two of Pentacles. He is like has all of this chaotic, crazy, stormy water right behind him. His face almost looks like, well, if I just don't stop, everything will be fine. Like it's in balance right now if I don't stop. But like inevitably, if he stays in this space, those waves are really, really big. Like something is going to take him out. You know, he might need to stop and relocate, because this, like, everything's going to be fine. I'm going to get through this. Like, I've gotten through everything. Yes, you will, right? You totally will. I'm not going to take that away from you. But like maybe there's a better way. Like you can find a gentler way to go about it. You know, relocate. Just make sure you get out of the way from being swept off by some gigantic wave, or you are being swept off by some gigantic wave. And that's kind of what's happened up here. And know that that is bringing you healing, is bringing you clarity and light into some new aspect. This is like, you know, this is very transformational energy here. We've got Death, Wheel of Fortune, the Star. This is a very big change going on. But it's for your highest good. I'm being guided to like keep reminding you of that. And again, I'm staring at this this squirrel. There is something coming through about needing to let go of the things that aren't of use to you anymore. Squirrels need to hoard food. They don't need to hoard blankets. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so maybe you have like 20 blankets and you only need like 3. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about this Two of Cups. 3 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Nice. We have another king now. I love it. This is a nice king. He's confident. He's passionate. He's courageous. He takes charge of things. He is abundant, is what I just heard. Yeah, so he also knows what to put like work into. You know, he's in the middle of the desert in this card. So he has to be aware of how he's using his resources. Resources could be limited in the desert, but he's aware of that. And so he strategically puts the work into things, and to bring things into balance, to bring things into union, also to heal the snakes. Snakes represent healing. They also represent transformation, which we keep kind of coming into here. So yeah, like being strategic about things so that they can transform into the best thing possible. Let's talk about this Sun. Thank you. The 6 of Pentacles, the Death card, and the 8 of Pentacles. So I knew this 8 of Pentacles would come out because when I grabbed that squirrel card, I talked about self-mastery, which that's what this 8 of Pentacles is all about. Self-mastery. He is the master of his work. He's, put in the time, put in the energy, learned the trade, and now he's producing things. And I like that. So, self-mastery, that sun card is like shining the light on your self-mastery, the things that you've put your work into. Things you've put your work into after letting something go, so that you could shed your skin, so that you could grow into a new being. Snakes, right? They transform, they shed their skin. When that skin no longer fits them, they shed it, they move on. There's something to that. I feel like that will bring you into this place of balance with this Six of Pentacles. Not all of the Six of Pentacles show balance, right? But in here, these scales are balanced. There's 3 pentacles and 3 pentacles. Sometimes it's like 3, 1, and 2. Or like, there's this sense of like imbalance with it. But this one's actually balanced. This guy looks so happy to give away his pentacles. Like, he is super stoked. And like, just like, yeah, I am infinitely abundant and I want to share my abundance. It's kind of like that. So that's really nice. There's this sense of balance being brought in through this kind of self-mastery retransformation thing that's going on. I like it. The Four of Wands again, guys. Yeah, you're building yourself a solid foundation through all of this that's going on. I like the progression of these images. Let me just show you. These guys are out in the open. There's really nothing there. And then these guys have like this big castle. I don't know. Something like that. A castle or something behind them. And then this beautiful garden with all these plants and this big golden gate. And it's like so beautiful. And so, yeah, it's like, it's the progression. Yes, maybe you were stripped down. Maybe things were wiped away. You were given a clean slate so you could build this. Remember, we do also have the 10 of Pentacles up here. Nice. All right, so let's grab some advice. I'm going to just set that there. All right, advice for Cancer. I'm going to go with the Voyager and see what comes out for advice for this reading for Cancer. There's a lot of movement in here, a lot of transformation, a lot of progression. I think that's why I was called to the Voyager, because it's a voyage, right? All right, let's see. What advice can we offer Cancer regarding this spread, please? And thank you. Please, advice for Cancer. The 7 of Wands. All right. I just heard stand your ground, and then I looked up at the top. It says courage. Yeah, stand your ground. You are being given a clean slate. I'm just reminded to say that in this King of Wands, a clean slate. He uses his resources wisely. There's something to that right now. Stand your ground, have courage. Let's get another one. Thank you. Ooh, Master, Sage of Worlds. Yes, love it. Again, we started off this whole reading talking about self-mastery, and we're going to end this whole reading talking about self-mastery. Okay, guys, I am totally digging it. I'm not even going to grab another card. Let's see. I'm going to grab you a fortune, though. You will obtain your goal if you maintain your course. I love it. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you today. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I do zodiac-based tarot readings. I also do daily oracle messages, and from time to time, I do just general collective tarot readings. So that's what I got for you. I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, until next time, guys, sending so much love and light. Bye.